good.
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream.
There's just things happening. And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's happening in our world right now? Because there is a lot of news that actually is relevant that's not that
Here's the
uplifting.
thing. It's not our world.
None of this is real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Oh, wow.
That's the good news.
Okay.
In this next painful clip, you'll see a reporter attempting to flirt with actress Megan Fox, only for her to uncomfortably shut it down.
I don't know if there's I don't know if there's a man alive who's not in love with you in some way.
You're so silly.
You know what am I really?
You're silly.
No, I'm not silly
You're a
at
silly
all.
man in a checkered shirt.
I am not. Wow.
This interview has not aged well, as Fox has since openly addressed her experiences with objectification in Hollywood.
I'm really your feeling with me. I'm kidding.
Oh, dude.
And speaking of interviews that aged poorly, back in 2009, host Matt Lauer faced significant backlash for inappropriate comments he made towards Sandra Bullock regarding a scene in her film, The Proposal, in which she appeared nude.
The major thing that's changed since you were here last?
Yes.
I have now seen you naked.
And I'm so sorry about that.
I have seen you naked.
Were you able to sleep afterwards? Why are you looking down?
This was later followed by allegations of sexual misconduct against Matt Lauer in 2017, leading to his unceremonious dismissal from NBC News.
I watched it last night. It is a lot of fun. Did I mention you have a nude scene in this movie?
Pretty much from the time you opened your mouth. Yeah.
Sandra Bullock. Come back more often.
No, not after this again.
Now, when it comes to interviews, actor Joaquin Phoenix is notoriously hesitant to engage with the press, often displaying his frustration with repetitive questions throughout his media tour for the 2019 film Joker.
The movie obviously is about the Joker, but it goes beyond that. It's really about the mental state.
Uy, ¿qué pasa,
A
boludo?
bit about what research or what kind of what you did to prepare for this, because this was really an intense performance. What was kind of the process of getting into that mindset?
Isn't this old news? Isn't this old news? Isn't it? I feel like I've talked about this for 6 months.
Phoenix initially dismissed the question as old news before eventually offering a sarcasm-fueled response.
Thank you so much for asking that question. My post is telling me I need to go home.
And speaking of bad questions, director Quentin Tarantino once flipped out on a reporter who asked him if he believed movies had the potential to incite real-world violence.
Well, why are you so sure that there's no link between enjoying movie violence and enjoying real life?
I'm going to tell you why I'm so sure. Do not ask me a question like that. I'm not biting. I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master. You can't make me dance to your tune. I'm not a monkey.
I can't make you answer anything. I'm asking you interesting questions.
And I'm saying I refuse.
Okay, well, no, I was just asking you why. That's fine.
After his explosive exchange with Tarantino, one might assume that interviewer Krishnan Guru Murthy had learned his lesson. However, he later found himself in a heated confrontation with actor Robert Downey Jr. by ambushing him with an unexpected question about his political views.
What I'd really like to ask you about a quote you gave to New York Times. And I don't want to provide, so if you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. But what you said to the New York Times
La
once
puta que lo parió, man.
it was after your incarceration, and you said you can't go from a $2,000 a night hotel suite to a penitentiary and understand it and come out and look at it. Does that mean you're not, or that you came out of prison not being there?
Are we promoting a movie?
Despite RDJ's efforts to remain diplomatic, his blood boiled when Krishnan started delving into his personal life, leading to an unforgettable response.
You've talked in other interviews again about your relationship with your father and the role of all of that in the dark periods you went through and taking drugs and drinking and all of that. And I just wondered whether you think you're free of all of that, or whether that's still...
I'm sorry, I really don't. What are we doing?
Well, I'm just asking questions.
Right.
Okay.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
Take your mic.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you see what, okay, it's just getting a little dinosaur in your... No, look, I don't want to do that.
Thank
you.
Robert Downey Jr. would later blast Krishnan, labeling him as a bottom feeder and stating, "We're promoting Avengers. A lot of kids are going to see it. This has nothing to do with your creepy, dark agenda that you're feeling and obligated to accommodate your weirdo shit."
You're not a child, you're a man. So stop wearing so many layers to go outside. And get the Bearskin Tactical Hoodie 4.0, the 10-pocket tactical micro fleece hoodie that blocks